Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Causes of World War I. The first and probably the most major cause of World War I was the web of alliances in Europe right before the war began. As you can see on your screen, there were three main power blocks: the Triple Entente between the United Kingdom, France, and Russia, the Triple Alliance of Germany, Austria-Hungary, and Italy, and then there were some Slavic allies of Russia in the Balkans. The war would end up being caused due to the assassination of the Austrian Archduke, and this has some underlying causes with the tension between Serbia and the ambition to unite all the Slavic people of the Balkans. But for the most part, these web of alliances is what caused the war to expand drastically. When Austria-Hungary declared war on Serbia, Russia, due to being a Serbian ally, decided to declare war on them. Germany told them to stop, but eventually, because they were Austria-Hungary's ally, they declared war on Russia, and because France was allied to Russia, France declared war on Germany. Now, because Germany then needed to fight France, they invaded through Belgium, who was neutral, but the neutrality of Belgium was guaranteed by the United Kingdom, and so the UK and Belgium joined the war against Germany. Now, interestingly here, as you guys can see, the map includes Italy. Italy did not end up joining the Central Powers, they joined the Entente. But it just goes to show, this web of alliances ended up causing the war to spiral out of control. Another important thing to remember is that imperialism was another major cause. As you can see on your screen, this is a map of the world, and this map is color-coded based off of the countries that controlled the territory where they did. I want to draw your attention, though, to Africa. Africa at this time was carved up by many of the European powers. The scramble for Africa had occurred about 40 to 50 years before this, but the outcome of this still played a major part in the tensions rising in Europe. I'll talk about why in just one quick second. But the competition over land in Africa is what caused tensions to spiral even further in the European continent, as everybody was trying to compete for control of land in Africa and in Asia. On your screen right now is an image that I found that I believe perfectly encapsulates the militaristic arms races that were occurring in Europe right before the First World War. In this graph, it shows the dreadnoughts built by Germany and Great Britain leading up to the war. For those of you that do not know what a dreadnought is a really powerful battleship. It's like a battleship times 2 or times 3. These were the most powerful ships on the planet, and Germany and Great Britain kept building them over and over again to try to get a leg up on each other. Look at 1913 in particular, where 10 ships were created, 3 for Germany, 7 for the United Kingdom. These countries kept building larger and larger and larger and larger militaries that were ready to fight each other. And in particular, this is a naval arms race. Remember those colonies that are overseas in Asia and in Africa? Well, how are you supposed to defend that without a powerful navy? Well, right here, they are building a powerful navy. Germany wanted to take over the #1 naval role from the United Kingdom. But the United Kingdom didn't want that to happen. And so you had the naval arms race. The final point I want to talk about is nationalism. So nationalism is a very hard term to define, but in this case I would just say it's the determination of a certain group of people to create a nation. All right, that is the easiest way to think about it. It's much more complicated than that, but for now, just think about that. And in front of you on this map is a layout of the ethnic makeup of Europe at the time. And you can kind of see the borders of these countries that are rolled over it. So, this is important because the Germans wanted to unite the Germans. They did not like the French. The French wanted to unite the French-speaking parts of Europe and places that they believed should be French. In fact, right there on the French and German border is a place called Alsace-Lorraine, a place that Germany had won from France. So these are all important factors to take into consideration when every nation has a hatred for each other and they want to beat each other up, they want to take their land. Well, something bad's going to happen. And when you look at Austria-Hungary, right below Germany, there are at least 7 different ethnic groups that make up that nation. So it's no surprise that when the war inevitably ends and the Central Powers lose, many of these multi-ethnic empires split apart. And that is a lasting impact that we can still see today. Many of the nation states in Europe found their origins in the breakup of these big empires after World War I. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this short introduction to the causes of World War I. Of course, there are many other reasons. These are just a few of the main ones, and this does not go as in-depth as one could possibly go into. You could teach classes for years about this stuff. But I still hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I hope you all have a great day.